Hey guys, glad to welcome you to my channel, Dennis Facade Installation. Our house is made of aerated concrete, density D400, wall thickness 400 meter. The house will be insulated with 50 emitters. A metal lath will be used here and facade panels that look like split brick. Accordingly, our windows will be finished with metal fittings. We can see that the soffits are installed here. The pipes will be dismantled and then reinstalled. We will insulate the house with 50 mm of polystyrene foam. From this angle, we can observe here we have a separate extension. That is, it was added on separately. Up there on the roof, we can see a pocket which isn't very good. I don't recommend doing it this way. It's better to extend the roof slope. The whole view is in place. Panels, a bar, insulation, a metal grid behind the insulation. All that's left is to buy the fasteners. These are dowels, self-tapping screws, rivets, foam adhesive, and so on. We cut off all the excess. This is necessary to properly install the polystyrene foam. And we also knock off all the extra stuff, any drips, concrete, and so on. Looking ahead, if you plan to insulate the facade, then in your case it's better to install the windows accordingly. Flush with the block, meaning level with its surface. Let's examine the windows, their types, and their condition. Oh my god, yes.
guys.
Before we insulate the foundation, we need to figure out how to properly cut the insulation board so that we have less waste. So look, here's the thing. In our case, my foundation is 400 mm high and the length of the board is 1.20 meters. So I cut it across into 3 pieces, but if we cut it lengthwise, we end up with a large leftover piece of insulation. That means a lot of waste and a lot of trash, so I don't recommend making a mess. Guys, the house is finished. The facade is installed. Let me give you a quick overview. We have a house made of aerated concrete, density D500, block thickness D400, and the house is insulated with 50 millimeters since the joints were through. Accordingly, a membrane was installed. The house was insulated using a 50 by 50 planed bar. The membrane here is installed 120 from DEKI. We also have a profile. So our profile is KNAUF, metal thickness is 0.6 metal trim, complex slopes, meaning window finishing. The metal here is 0.45. Here we have a receiving profile and accordingly complex slopes as well as a drip cap. So everything looks nice for me. Everything is clean and neat. The guys just need to wash the windows of the cement. So here we see and observe us facade panel, white brick ribbed, kind of rough. Actually, it's not white. Here it's just what it says on the packaging. Here we have burnt brick. There are some nuances in installing these facade panels. So to make sure you don't have any issues with the facade panels, contact me, come visit our showroom. Something like that. We have a 220 volt socket like this installed.
Let's move on. Here we have, as usual, a temporary solution.
So here we have a second socket for the generator. Here we have a gas pipe. Accordingly, the inner corner looks like this. We can also see the triangular windows on the second floor, big powerful windows. From this angle, we have just one window here. I reinstalled the drain pipes of the gutter system in the same position they were before. We have the front part of the house and the antenna has already been installed as well. We have a small extension with soffits. The guys will finish it themselves. One more thing about the roof. When you add an extension separately, make the roof under the main one so there are no pockets. Snow blows in, making installation inconvenient with many downsides. So here we see a little window, a small nice one. Here's another window. Here we have outside corners.